Hey guys, Martin here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. And so today, I said I was going to do it, so here we are. I'm going to do it. I'm probably going to regret it terribly, but we are taking LR, Trunks, and MAI up against Cell Max. So, yeah, this is going to be an interesting one, to say the least. Probably not going to go very well, but, you know, I guess it is what it is. Let's do this. I guess actually I didn't really need to get the 18 key super for Zamasu. But yeah, so I did the Trunks and MAI showcase yesterday. I was quite underwhelmed with them, but I did mention in the video, obviously they do get an extra 20% attack and defense up to 140 per time traveler's ally on the team. And I think the team I was running in the initial showcase, we were missing 2 time travelers allies out of their maximum, so they were only getting 100% attack and defense from that. And then of course remember they get 70% standard, and then they give 30% support to everybody as well, super class allies, which includes themselves. However, on this team build we do indeed have a full time travelers team, so their stats will be looking a little bit higher, although at the same time, to try and make them, you know, at least look somewhat decent, or as, you know, as decent as possible in that showcase, I was running units like the AGL Trunks and MAI, just for the sake of like links, and obviously, you know, we can't run that unit against Cell Max, like, that's just not going to happen, right? So we've got 4 links active. Their start of turn defense is 226k. Remember, they do greatly raise on both of their super attacks. So I do think additional is the way to go for them, because they are a stunning unit whose primary use is going to be Super Battle Road. So yeah, Pickles literally just walked over my foot with his claws out right on my toe just then. Obviously he knows this is a terrible idea. He's trying to save me from myself. So yeah, I'm not really sure, like, well, I say I'm not sure what to expect. I'm expecting that they will get absolutely destroyed. The only difference is going to be how badly destroyed do they get. Well, you only have fused fire with you. That's terrible. I guess we could just do this. He's going to eat, what, 1 AoE before he gets to do his super attack. That's probably not the end of the world. So let's do this. Get the 18 key. We do at least want to get some stacks with Vegeta and Trunks. It doesn't really matter too much about getting the 18 key super for Zamasu at this point, because it's not like he gets permanent stacks off of that or anything. So he should be okay. It's just Trunks and MAI gonna take an absolute beatdown. I'm only doing this because I always do a Cell Max video for like new units or new EZAs, just to kind of see how they hold up, which it's more of a novelty than anything else. Like, people just like to see it, but obviously, like, you're not going to be using, if you've never beaten Cell Max before, obviously you're not going to be using this unit to go in and get your first clear. It's kind of like what we were talking about in the initial showcase yesterday, right, where really for difficult content, they're only going to be good against a boss that doesn't disable dodge and is a future saga enemy, which currently, when we look at like the red zones and Cell Max, there are not any of those. So at some point in the future, now that we're getting a lot more red zones, I could definitely see one, like, for example, based on like all the main antagonists of Dragon Ball Super, for example. So then we would potentially have like a Goku Black and Zamasu stage, maybe even 2 separate stages, one for Goku Black and one for Zamasu. Considering they both have like a couple of different forms, they could potentially do separate stages. I imagine they probably would end up getting the same one, but I guess we'd have to wait and see. So you get full links active with MAI plus the support. So 350k defense at the start of this turn. So that means they go up to what, like 520, something like that. Which, I mean, not bad. If we were at the tech phase, that would be pretty decent, I suppose. I'm fully aware that depending on the starting rotation that we get against Tech Cell Max, it's very possible that this Int MAI could just get us killed. She's another one of those TURs that's like very much waiting for an EZA, and then could actually be useful for this team, right, for the future team, because she's not on Battle of Fate, but she's on Vegeta and Trunks' team, because they lead Future Saga, they are a Future Saga unit. So with some of the things we've gotten recently, like all the Zamasu, LRs and buffs, and obviously in the future at some point we're going to get the Tech Trunks and AGL Zamasu EZAs. At that point, like an Int MAI EZA could actually be really beneficial for the team. But at the moment, you know, not EZA'd. She's obviously not very good. You know, mostly going to be used for, again, just like the Trunks and MAI LR, in Super Battle Road for the stuns. Like, they obviously work super well together in Super Battle Road. So, like I said yesterday in the initial showcase, I will do a Super Battle Road video with them, just to kind of see them shine, because that is where they are going to be at their best, right? So, so how do I want to play this? I guess this, right? Because if Zamasu, if he triple supers, he gets the, he lives a super, right? I'm not sure. I guess what we could do is we'll do this, right? Get the extra defense, because LR, Goku Black and Zamasu aren't really built up at all, are they? So they're not going to do like crazy well. So let's go ahead and do this. And then, is it going to pick up the Int Orbs? Good. I want it to leave those for Zamasu. So let's see, what's our defense here? We should be looking okay after these initial super attacks. Hopefully we survive the turn, because it's the age-old situation of me trying to show off a unit against Cell Max, and then we get to the first turn of the tech phase and they're not on the rotation. So chances are we could die this turn, and then I'm going to have to jump back in to actually get the rotation with Trunks and MAI. So 430k, obviously Vegeta and Trunks not built up, no support, pre-super. Hopefully he doesn't super attack again, and then we should survive the turn. I wonder how much these guys will take here, because they've had no build up at all. So they're not going to be looking too crazy. They do still have their guard. No, they don't still have their guard. Okay. Oh no, it's 3 turns, isn't it? Oof. Alright, well, back to the drawing board, I guess. Okay, so we've got a rotation with Trunks and MAI, and we'll see how we get on here. As long as he doesn't super attack in slot 1, I think we might be okay. I think what I'll do... Shall I heal? Yeah, I'll heal. I'll heal just because it's better to be at maximum HP, considering how much damage he actually does, right? So, this is with no support on the rotation, so I'll be interested to see how much damage they take from a singular normal attack. I've deliberately not used the active skill with Trunks and Vegeta, because obviously that will give them extra defense, and we'll see how they get on here. They're only going to take 1 hit, so I do want to try and get the rotation with Int MAI as well, for that extra support, because in the lead up to this point, I don't know if it showed in the first clip, but so 6 million, okay, with MAI in slot 3 and all their links active, they've got an 8 million attack stat at their full 24 key, which is not too bad. 269, okay. So yeah, they're I guess we don't actually really even need to see them with the buff from the Vegeta and Trunks active skill, because it's probably not going to make a huge amount of difference, all things considered. So I mean, pretty obvious conclusion that they're not very good in this event. Look at Zamasu with the triple super. He should tank normal attacks for double digits. Hopefully we don't get supered again, because we obviously will be dead if that is the case. Alright, so we do get to survive. So, as long as we live this turn, then, which we should do, because we got the Icarus go off, and now I'll heal up again. And that allows us to do... So you're not going to have your guard, so I think putting you in the last slot is a bad idea. Yeah, so we'll see how we get on with this. So I actually will go ahead and use this as well, because then that gives us even more defense. So then I think we should be looking pretty good here, right? So, again, I don't really need to worry about the 18 key super for you. You're already getting an 18 key super anyway at the end, Vegito, so we'll go ahead and do this. So hopefully we live the turn here. With all the buffs from the Icarus and the active skill, we should be okay. I think the only thing that would happen, even if Vegito gets the follow-up 12 key supers after his 18 key, if we get hit with a Cell Max super attack there on him, then we probably are dead. So we need him to super attack Trunks and Vegeta, or not super attack at all this turn. realistically, if we want to actually survive the turn. So, let's see. Oh no, he hasn't super attacked yet. I mean, Vegito could come in clutch with that level 3 dodge, I guess, but we'll see. I just want to see the turn with MAI. I'm pretty sure that's the rotation that we have coming up next, so let's see. Although, now that we are doing... no, actually, we wouldn't kill him, even with the Vegeta and Trunks active skill. No additional supers. Come on, bro. 77k, okay. But we did live. Oh, no! Why? Alright, well, maybe MAI gets super lucky with the dodges, right? Because she's got 100k defense. If we go ahead and do this, she's at what? She only gets, like, what is it, a 30% buff? So, yeah, she's not going to be 131, yeah. Well, hopefully we get lucky and get a dodge. I'm assuming what's actually going to happen is that he's just going to immediately super attack in slot 1. But my MAI is built for, like, full dodge and additional, so... 160, but she lived! So we get to see it. Alright, well, we got the active skill buff. 8 million attack stat. Very, very high defense at this point now. So post super... with the... So, on the rotation, I don't think I actually showed it, but on the rotation with MAI, on the way to this point that was not recorded, they had over 350k defense at the start of the turn. So, look at that. With the support from MAI and the buff from Vegeta and Trunks' active skill, they actually took double digits off of the normal attack. That's actually kind of surprising. So, if MAI was a more runnable unit, like we obviously got very lucky with the dodges, they actually weren't that bad. Obviously, they died to a super, but that's like 95% of units in the game. But I'm actually quite impressed, considering they took 200 and something K on the previous rotation where we had no support and no active skill buff. That's actually pretty decent, all things considered. So I guess that was better than I expected. I was going to call the video like this was a mistake. Maybe I still will, but... honestly, the fact that they actually took double digits on that turn is kind of surprising to me. So, let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. We'll take them into Super Battle Road for the next video to actually give them a bit of justice. But, there you go. So, let me know your thoughts down below on LR, EZA, Trunks, and MAI. So, that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been The Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store. And I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.